Okay, so we're ready to do video number 21, I think this is, for Math 108. And the topic is we're doing measures of position. Well, and it has to do with percentile. That might be a familiar vocabulary word for you. Percentile, we'll talk about that, what it is. But it's the official title of this, which is in 11.5, is measures of position. That's how it's put. And this it's in 11.5 and has to do with homework number 13. Okay, so let me put the title up there. Measures of position. Measures of position. And I can put in parentheses that we're really talking about percentile and what that means, etc. Okay, problem number one. Let's get right to it. Let's say you've got 10 raw data items, but this is when we're going to make it more personal. One of them is yours. And don't get insulted, but we're going to use a score of 77. That's the one that's going to be yours. So hold on a second, or it's going to be mine, however you want to put it. That'll be my score, 77, 75, 98, 77, 88, 90, and 71. Okay, 10, those are the raw scores. Now, I got, let me just put it what's the difference? You got 77. You can tell there's 10 people in this class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I apologize, I'm missing one. 88, 90, 71. Oh, the 52. I left that out. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 people in this class. You got a 77. All right. Here's the question. What percentage of the scores were lower than yours? Of the scores were lower than yours. And basically that's going to lead up to the word percentile. That's going to be percentile rank. We're lower than yours. And that's what that's going to really mean. What that really means is, what was your percentile rank? What was your percentile rank? It's the same question, essentially. Okay. Same question. All right. So now, the best thing to do is to arrange them in ascending order before you get started. If you don't, it could cause a lot of confusion. So 52 was lowest. Then comes after that, it looks like the 64 is next. Then comes the 71. Then comes the 75, the 77, the 82, the 88. That's an 8. It's supposed to be an 8. The 90, the 93, and the 98. Okay, so you're right here. You are right here. What percentage of scores were lower? I forgot the word. I apologize. Were lower than yours. That's crucial. Okay, so now let's figure this out. How many scores were lower than yours? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can easily see once we put it in order. 4. How many our scores are there total? How many students in the class? How many total scores? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We counted that already. So it's 4 out of 10. And in percent, that's 40%. So there's your percentile. Your score of 77 is in the 40th percentile. So how do you do this? Put the scores in ascending order. Focus on the score that we care about, which is right here, the 77. Look at the number of scores that are lower than that score and divide it by the amount of total scores, right? The four that are lower divided by the total scores, that gets you in decimal a 0.4, and 4 divided by 10 is 0.4, and you just move over the decimal place 2 places and you have 40%. There's your 40%, and the 77 is in the 40th percentile. Okay, now let's look at problem number 2 involving this subject of percentile. Let's say you've got a whole big list over here of one whole big list, 1,433. We're going to have some big numbers here. 2,096. 2,395. 2071. 1592. 2155. 2155, 1598, 2320, two more, 2561, and 2427. Okay, we've got all 10 up there. There's 10, right? Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Here's the question. You've got a bunch of, we want to know which one is in the 30th percentile. Which one of these numbers, which one of these date items, which date, I'll call it a date item, is in 30th percentile, right? So it's going backwards. Is in 30th percentile. Okay. So now what you got to do, go from smallest to largest, arrange the data again in smallest to largest. So that's going to be, here we go. Here's our, let's say, call it our scrap paper. If you want to call this one, when we arrange it from smallest to largest, also scrap paper, if you like. Let me move my paper upwards. I've got some room. Okay, not a lot, but I got room. So I'm going from smallest to largest. So 1433 comes first. 1592 is next. 1598 is next. 2071 is next. 2096 is next. 2155. 2320. 2395. 2427. And lastly, 2561. Okay, so the one, which one is going to be in the 30th? The question is, which data item is in the 30th percentile, right? All right. Now, how many? If there's 10 numbers, right? There's 10 numbers. What's 30%? 30% of these 10 numbers. If you're asked which one data item is in the 30th percentile, then you got it, and you know there's 10 items. You take 30% of 10. 30% of 10 is equal to 3. It's the same thing as 0.3 of 10 times 10. 30% is 0.3. Move the decimal place 2 places to the left. Times 10 is equal to 3. All right. So here are the first 3 data items. The lowest 3 data items. And so which one is going to be in the 30th percentile? This one right over here. 2071 is in the 30th percentile. That's our answer. Our answer right here. Okay, I think we're going to do one more video about percentile, but that ends this video.